Diesel engine is named after Rudolf Diesel. It is also a internal combustion engine. നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഡീസൽ എഞ്ചിൻ എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്കിവിടെ ഇൻലെറ്റ് വാൾവ്, ഔട്ട് എക്സോസ്റ്റ് വാൾവ് O, I, then E for gasoline valve. Here the diesel is uh, the fuel. Diesel is the fuel. Then you can see the piston. As the piston moves downward, this expands, then eye opens, air from the atmosphere enters into the chamber. Then this piston expands, then it moves to the downward. The the chamber is filled with air, and this then it comes to this side. It compressed. The air is compressed. The inlet valve is closed. Then during the compression, the temperature, pressure increases, temperature increases. During the stage, the diesel engine, the diesel valve opens, the fuel enter into this chamber, and it burns the fuel burns. Then during that burning process, the high temperature produces and pressure increases. Then it expands. The piston expands. Then output valve opens. The burned air, burned fuel, but the exhaust gases, it goes to the out of the chamber to the exhaust valve. This is happening inside the diesel engine. There is no spark plug. നമ്മൾ അതിനെ കുറിച്ച് ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിട്ട് പറയുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ it has three valves in I valve, O valve, and E valve. I is for inlet valve, where the working substance here again is air is entering into this inlet valve, and through the E valve the diesel enters into the chamber, and O is the exhaust valve. The waste products goes out of the chamber through the exhaust valve. And the motion of the piston controls the operation of the valve. Again, the diesel cycle involves 6 operations. First, suction stroke. നേരത്തെ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്ത പോലെ തന്നെ suction stroke. The air valve I opens, and pure air atmospheric pressure is allowed to enter into the cylinder at constant pressure due to the outward motion of the piston. And this is represented by the SA in the indicator diagram, PV diagram. The suction stroke is represented by this line. Then compression stroke. All the valves are closed and air is compressed adiabatically by the inward motion of the piston. During this process, temperature rises to about 1200 Kelvin, and the pressure is about 35 atmosphere. And this AB represents the compression stroke. So, therefore, the temperatures rising from T1 to T2. This is a compression, volume decreasing from V1 to V2, pressure increasing from P1 to P2 എന്ന് നമുക്ക് പറയാം. Then ignition process, the diesel valve opens and the diesel enter into the chamber under high pressure, and since the temperature inside is much above the ignition point, the oil burns spontaneously. The supply of the oil is regulated during the combustion. The pressure remains constant. This is represented by BC. And during this process, the burning fuel supplies heat to air at constant pressure. Due to the combustion, the temperature rises from 1200 to 2200 Kelvin. And that stage, the fuel is cut off, so no fuel is coming out. So initially, the air enters into this chamber, then the piston expands, then during the outward motion, the piston compresses the air. The temperature of the air inside the diesel engine increases to the ignition temperature of the diesel, and the diesel ignites and it burns. During the burning, the pressure almost become constant. Then volume, there is a small expansion happening. Temperature increases from T2 to T3. Then ignition, then working stroke, that is represented by CD, adiabatic expansion. Now all the valves are closed. The gas mixture is allowed to expand adiabatically. The piston moves outward and this temperature varies from T3 to T4. നിങ്ങൾ ഈ പിക്ചറും കൂടി നിങ്ങൾ വരച്ച് പഠിക്കണം കേട്ടോ. Then valve exhaust. Then the mixture must be allowed to expand freely until the pressure falls to the original value, represented by E. But this would require large volume for the cylinder. As the actual practice, the exhaust valve O is opened at stage D and the pressure drops to A. Suddenly, the pressure drops to A. Then exhaust stroke. As the piston moves inward again, the used-up gas mixture inside the cylinder is forced out through the exhaust valve O. This is represented by the line AS in the indicator diagram. Thus, uh, it completes one cycle of operations and the engine is ready for the next cycle. Again, it's coming from S to A to B, B to C, C to D, D to A, then exhaust stroke. Six operations അത് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് സൈക്കിൾ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കും, പിസ്റ്റൺ മൂവ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കും. നിങ്ങൾ ഈ പിക്ചറും ഡീസൽ എഞ്ചിൻ്റെ ഈ പിക്ചറും നിങ്ങൾ വരച്ച് പഠിക്കുക. വളരെ സിമ്പിളാണ്. നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഇത് എക്സ്പാൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, എയർ എൻ്റർ ചെയ്യുന്നു, ദെൻ ഡ്യൂറിങ് ദീസ് അപ്വാർഡ് മോഷൻ എയർ കംപ്രസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ ഇൻക്രീസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, ഡീസൽ ഇതിലൂടെ വരുന്നു. ദെൻ ആ ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ പ്രഷർ കാരണം ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ ഇൻക്രീസ് ചെയ്തു, ആ ടെമ്പറേച്ചറിൽ ഡീസൽ ബേൺ ചെയ്യുന്നു. ബേൺ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സഡൻ എക്സ്പാൻഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവും. എക്സ്പാൻഷൻ ഉണ്ടായി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ദെൻ ഗ്യാസ് പുറത്തേക്ക് ഔട്ട്ലെറ്റ് വാൽവ് വഴി പുറത്ത്. വളരെ സിമ്പിളാണ്. നമ്മൾ അതിന് ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റർ ഡയഗ്രം നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്കതിൻ്റെ എഫിഷ്യൻസി നോക്കാം. നമുക്ക് the heat supplied and heat rejected. നമുക്ക് ഈ ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റർ ഡയഗ്രം നോക്കി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ heat supplied at this Q1, B to C is Q1 and it is rejected during D to A, that is Q2. അപ്പോൾ Q2 വരുമ്പോൾ T4 T1, Q1 വരുമ്പോൾ T2 T3. ഓക്കെ, വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ efficiency നമ്മൾ calculate ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Heat supplied by the combustion of the fuel is Q1 equal to Cp into, because there is a constant pressure that is happening at constant pressure, so Cp specific heat capacity at constant pressure T3 minus T2. Then heat rejected at happening at constant velocity, so Q2 equal to Cv into T4 minus T1. The efficiency is eta equal to 1 minus Q2 by Q1. Then substituting that values of Q2 and Q1, we can write eta equal to 1 minus T4 minus T1 by gamma T3 minus T2, gamma Cv by Cp എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ 1 by gamma. Okay. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് നിങ്ങൾ നല്ലോണം ഓർത്തിരിക്കുക. ഇതിന്റെ അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജസ് ഡിസഡ്വാൻറ്റേജസ് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അതിന് മുമ്പ് നമുക്ക് പറയാനേ, the compression ratio for diesel engine is 15 and 20. Due to higher compression ratio, diesel engine has higher efficiency than auto engine. The actual efficiency of the diesel engine is about 55%. This is considerably higher than that of the auto engine. Then advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of diesel engine: the initial pressure in the cylinder is very high, hence the heat of the compression makes the combustion of the fuel complete without any separate arrangement for ignition. The gradual injection of the fuel and consequently its slow combustion gives a fairly high and sustained pressure for a long time. Third, since the temperature inside the cylinder is very high, it is possible to use heavy, cheaper and not easily vaporizable fuel such as crude oil. This helps the working of the engine more economical. Then the horsepower developed is very high. Disadvantages: it is much heavier than the auto engine. It does not start quite so easily as the auto engine. It requires a separate fuel pump to inject fuel into the cylinder at a sufficiently high pressure. The cost of production is very high. ഇതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഡീസൽ വാഹനങ്ങളുടെ വില നമുക്ക് കൂടുതലായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, പിന്നെ അടുത്ത് ക്ലാഷ്യസ് ക്ലാപ്പിറോൺ ഇക്വേഷൻ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം.